All right, we're gonna start early. Welcome in, everybody. We're gonna minutes early so I get the giveaway going for 7. We'll do there we go. Oh, something was invalid with the giveaway. 1 sec. I'm just gonna use a random photo. I think I need to add a photo. It'll be 30 minutes, free to enter. 1 sec. Huh. Let's see why it won't work. I don't know why it's not working. What is up? So I'm working on the, I'll pin it. I'm working on the inserts for the 6 quarts. So it'll be a dome design, and the food cups are held on by these little arms. And it'll be an insert for the 6 quart tubs, and then I have the 15 quart one completed already. Let me go grab it. I did one in purple. I just have to make it a little bit taller, so it's kind of my prototype design. All right, so I'm making the little bit smaller version of these right here. It was the one I used as the photo, but I'm making the smaller version of this dude. Same size food cup. It's just a smaller dome. But it's one singular insert piece for a 15 quart tub. It has the 2 half-ounce food cup slots, and it has one little support left on it. 1 sec. One sec. Damn, I can't snap it up. There we go. Hell yeah, what's up? You good? I got some new stuff. So yeah, this is for the 15 quart. The smaller version is being printed. I have one here. And it has the ramp that walks up so the babies can get up to the food cups. There we go. What's up, Mortal? I got some new designs that you might appreciate as a 3D guy. I got the new tub inserts for the new cow geckos. So it has the 2 half-ounce food cups, a little ramp, and then a dome. Thank you. This is like my little prototype design for the 15 quart. And then I have the new hides I designed as well. Let me grab one. I use the same food cup, and I just attached it to one of the sliding laybox hides. So I'll put a lid on it real quick and show you. I have a couple new designs. The domes take quite a while. Do you have any normal lay boxes, like without the fruit cup design? I do. I don't have this exact one just with no fruit cup. Any printers you up to now? I have just 6 running. I have 2 more Creality highs. I just don't have the space for 6 running. I have 5 in here. 1 behind me. I have the Bamboo A1 and then the 4 Creality combos. So I've been grinding out this weekend. I made a bunch more of those crystal trees that I'm gonna dollar store here shortly. Once I get the giveaway that's able to work, I made a ton of these in a bunch of different colors. So let me see if I can get that giveaway to work now. I don't know why it wouldn't. Keeps retention. Oops, I did 25 count twice. Free 5-minute draw timer. 30-minute draw timer. Please work. Why won't it just work? Invalid something. What? Invalid is Prisma service giveaway. And what? I don't know. Maybe try a different. Maybe just do everyone can join, maybe? Oh, I don't know. I guess I can't run one. That sucks. Blindy's here. What's up? Yeah, you can't run a giveaway. That sucks. Blindy, I have the perfect design for you. For the babies. It's a 15 or 6 quart tub insert. This is the 15. The 6s are being printed. It's a tub insert. You just put a plant over the little canopy thing. So they have a bunch of space to climb on, and there's little food cup slots. And it's all one singular piece. This one fits the Sterilite 15, the bigger purple one, and I'm printing 2. Same feeder cups style with the ramp and everything. But I tried to make these to see if breeders needed a lot of them. I know breeders have a lot of babies. Get some bulk ones. Hell yeah, you can get the ones for these are basically just the standard half-ounce plastic ones. There's the ramp design I did. You can get a 500 count on Amazon for pretty good price. Or the cardboard ones as well. Hell yeah, they're tricky. My Creality highs were kind of hard to dial in. The buying one's the easy part, but it's still fun. I've had to replace my Bamboo A1 nozzle a lot. Like 3 or 4 times since I bought it. I keep throwing shitty nozzles on it. I also print with a lot of abrasive filament so that it clogs up quick. That's why a lot of the abrasive stuff costs a little bit more. Because there's more machine wear. Alright, I want to see if I can get a giveaway going on here. I don't know why it won't work. Maybe not a 30-minute draw timer. I don't know why that doesn't work. Huh. I don't know why it won't let me do it. That kind of blows. I can't keep retention without it. Um, shit. I just processed all these little trees, and I was gonna run them here shortly. I made a bunch more. I have to clean off the carbon from when I clean up the stringing, but I made a bunch of them. I made some clear ones too, because I had the filament on the hand. So I made two different styles, same material. I made more of these. So I'm gonna be running some of these soon, like the crystal trees. These ones did well last live. They look like gummy. Welcome everybody. I'm gonna be running one of these very shortly. I want to get a little bit of people in here. I'm gonna try to keep a little retention, and I'm gonna run one of them. Welcome in. Welcome in. I have a whole bucket of them. Just made one of those. Use wood fiber PLA. Oh hell yeah! The wood fiber stuff is real cool. This one is a PETG, so it can be used as like a, I don't know, in like a wet environment more without molding. A little stronger. It also has a higher melting temp, so you can use it under heat light without heavy off gassing or anything. Same material as like a water bottle. I have more printing. I have two more, so I think I have about 10 total at the moment. Oh hell yeah! So these come out super stringy, especially up top. And I have to. It takes a lot of post processing because I get all the stringing off, try to clip off all the little print mistakes, and then I hit it with a lighter. So they come out really clean, or as clean as I can get the PETG. And then before I send them, I get the rest of the little flakes off from. Oh hell yeah! You need some like little babies, or do you get some adults? I have the perfect product for you. And I just designed. Oh hell yeah! I was gonna say, if you had a baby, I have the little tub inserts. Or even the sub adults. What are the morphs? I have quite a lot of Cresties. I'm gonna be getting rid of a lot of my collection soon. If anyone's interested in Cresties, I don't know when shipping closes, but I'm gonna be selling a good amount of my collection. Other than my founding pairs, I'm gonna sell a lot of females and really really crazy males. What's up? What's up? What's up? I have a whole bucket of the trees we're gonna be running here shortly. I have the tub inserts in the stock for the 6 quart. I'm running prints on them right now. It's just taking a little longer than expected. And then I have more of the hides. I have 10 ready to go, so I'm shipping the ones from Saturday tomorrow. They took a little bit longer to print out. I got a 10 order. Pete Wise been holding a blow. I made a stump hide. Hell yeah. Yeah, PLA isn't going to warp on you unless it gets super, super hot, which it shouldn't be. Hell yeah. I'm going to be selling some cold fusion. I'm going to sell some lily babies. I'm going to sell some tangerines. I'm going to have a bunch. I have a bunch of tigers. Hell yeah, I have a ton of babies. I gotta start trying. I gotta start trying to move little babies. I have adult tigers and babies, but I have adult tigers for sale. Hell yeah, I have. So I got yesterday, like literal heaven sent. I got 2 more eggs from my Korean import female for possible caps. So I have 8 possible cap eggs incubating. So it's Pangea lineage mixed with fetal gecko. I gotta check the breeder again. It's in Korean. I don't know what it is, but I have some cool imports to be available. What's up? What's up? What's up? All right, we'll get some things run here shortly because I think we have some people ready. But I have a bunch of the trees, so we'll start off with some of the trees. Who's it from? What do you mean? Oh, sorry, I thought you meant one of the geckos. Good. I'm doing good. I got a bunch of new designs. I got the inserts for the baby tubs. So it's like a little canopy design that they can squeeze through. They're not going to get stuck in. This is for the 15 quart. It'll be smaller, same food style design. But yeah. Thank you. This is one of the 6 quart ones being printed. I have another one on the left, but this one's for the 15. DM me. I'll send you my collection. I don't post too much on Instagram or have any for sale on here. I haven't sold many geckos on here. It's just kind of mostly prints. The gecko market's been heavily declining, at least for me. Hell yeah. And shoot me DMs. I have a list of everybody. I have lineage for everybody, too. At least mostly everybody. But I also, if not, I can tell you which breeder it is. You can ask for any. Ooh, all right. These are done. We got more hides. Any exanthic or head exanthic. I have a 66% female, but I don't know if I'm going to sell her. She's a yellow or orange tiger with like bullseye spots. She's like a really cool one. Hell yeah. I got more hides done. Strings on that top overhang a little bit. We're going to run some of these now. All right. Let me let these cool off on the build plate real quick. Let's run one of these new hides. If we haven't run anything yet, we'll have this be the first design we'll run. They're all going out tomorrow. I got the boxes that will be able to fit them as well. I ordered a 45 count of them on Amazon. I overnighted them. All right. This is the lay box with all right, here we go. We're going to dollar start one of the new hides. Let's see what happens. They're sliding top. Oops, I just got to get it over that. So it has this little lock piece there. That's why it sometimes gets caught. So I lift it over. But it holds the lid down so it won't slide off without a little force. Oh shit! I should not have dollar started that. It's only at $1. Oh well. We'll see. Hell yeah. Oh, it's gonna be a war. Never mind. I was wrong. It's gonna at least be a little tiny war for it. The lids are 100% infill. The boxes are 50 with 4 walls. So they're sturdy. A-pop taking the first one. All right, next one we'll keep it alive because we don't want to lose retention because we don't have a giveaway going. Giveaway is for Wednesday or Thursday. We'll see when I do it. But we'll do the crystal tree. It's like a completely see-through teal color, which is pretty neat. It's the crystal one. We'll do the gummy-looking one after. I did a bunch more of these. We'll run one. They're good for the 8x8x12s. Hell yeah. That's mostly what they're designed for. The smaller new cows like baby cresties, morning geckos, jumping spiders. Because you're not going to put anything super large in an 8x8x12 anyway. So it's perfectly designed for what it's sized for. I mean, an adult cresty would obviously knock it down, but something little won't. I've had no complaints of it yet, at least. Nature's Creations taking down the tree. We'll run the next one now. We'll run a blue one, or the teal color change. Hell yeah. Let's do this one. This one's the two-tone. This one isn't see-through. This one's like gummy looking. But it changes color all the way up the tree. These are my favorite looking. I got another roll of this color, luckily, so I can make some more of these. These ones are more popular than the actual brown ones. I'll probably put them in my shop. Ooh, who's gonna take it? Who's gonna take the two-tone gummy tree? It does look like it would taste like blue raspberry or something. I don't know how to describe it. Let's go. All right, let's switch it up. Let's do all right, let's do a bundle then. I don't know how this is. All right, let's do it. We'll see how this is gonna go. I have a bunch of the Panachroma ledges left, but I don't know how many I have left after pack orders tomorrow. So it'll either be green and black or these. But we're gonna run these suction cup ledges and the lay hide. We'll dollar start with another one of these. All right. They do have suction cups. Yeah, they'll come with double suction cups on the back. They're very strong. They work on plastic as well. I'll show you. They don't just work on the what's it called, glass. I have a very full print tub next to me with. That's why I was using to show them off. A very strong suction cups. This is the one I always snap off, but it takes some serious force. But yeah, it's the hide Oh damn, that one went. Maybe I should just keep that up next time, but that one went good. Let's do more of these. This is a new color. Hell yeah, I got you. This is a new color I have. Really, really dark green to black silk for the half-ounce suction cups. This is what they look like before they're processed, and they snap in place. So we're gonna run some of these. We're gonna do a 3 count. All right, we'll run a 3 count of this cool color. It looks way cooler in person. It's like I don't know, I guess like Christmas green. And then it's not black. It's almost like a midnight purple color if you see it. It's not quite black. Shiny. Oh, I'll throw that one in the fail bin. Get new ones out. But yes. All right, let's do. All right, I don't know how this is going to go. I have no idea how this is going to go. But let's run one of the 6-quart. Should we run a 6-quart insert? Possibly. Be the first one we sell. That one might be oh damn! It was the Panachroma station. So it's a 3 count of these bad boys that take the half-ounce cups. They're this color on the other side, and like a dark silk green on this side. They're snap in place for the half-ounce plastic cups. Hell yeah! Let's do for feeder stuff. What's cool that has like a feeder on it? How about this? Let's do a bundle deal. Let's do a bundle. Let's get a little more interesting real quick. Let's do one of these. They're the silk, red, green, and blue. They're a little bit bigger than normal. So they're in between like the adult and the baby one. Ledges for 8x8 by 12s. These are the hides, the humid hides. They have a little snap-on lid, and you put a little moss in them or whatever. But I did it in like a cool-looking silk. Thank you. And then I have the ledges as well. So we'll do a mix of both of these. So we'll do one of the hides and a 4 count of those, I guess. Let's do that. I have a bunch of this filament left that I need to get through, so let's do it. All right, let's do it. Starting at $1. You'll bite. The entrance is a little bit less than a half-ounce food cup at the very top. So it's for the middle-aged geckos at like, 12, 15 grams, 18. Oh, you're good. No worries. No worries. Welcome in, everybody. We have a little bundle run. Ooh, MCW hopping in. Hell yeah. All right, I got to run downstairs real quick because my food's here, but I'm going to leave it on the printer, so it'll be like a ASMR thing, I guess, while I'm gone. I'll be right back, though. I'll leave what is printing pinned. I just don't want my phone to get hit by the printer. All right, there we go. All right, I'll be right back. I'll leave this running. And then I'll be back for some more dollar starts, I promise. All right, I'm back. I just had to get my food off the step. Put in the fridge. What's up? Oh, I didn't lose retention. All right. Hell yeah. I love sitting in front of it and watching it. It's fun. It's soothing. Except when it messes up. It's not very fun. When it messes up, it's no fun. The supports are what's tricky to get right. All right, we're back. Let's do... I want to run one of the 6-quart ones, but it looks a little bit different. It's a little bit smaller than the purple one. Same food cup slot, but it's for the 6-quart. So if I run it, I don't want someone to be like, it's not sized right, because I'm not running this is the 15 quart one. Should I run one? Is anyone interested in one of the inserts for the 6 quart tub? All right, let's do one of the 6 quart inserts. I can do a different color, but the two I'm printing are like a silk blue and a purple. So if you want one of those two, you can get those, I guess, but I can also do them a different color. These I can do whatever color. How about that? Any color. All right, here we go. We're going to dollar start one of the 6 quart inserts. And you have to DM me what color you want after so I don't forget. Welcome in, everybody. So these are inserts for 6 quart tubs for little baby geckos. It's like a little canopy design, and it also has little arms that hold the half-ounce food cups. So they're real. If I win, any color. Oh damn! All right, let's go. All right, I'll leave those away, but I can dollar start something else. And I wish I had a option to give away. Oh, I got you. I wish I had the option to do a giveaway. Kind of sucks. Gotta love Palm Street. Give me a 7-page error code. I'll give this one more try. Oh shit! All right, here we go. We got it. Palm Street finally stopped bending me over, and they only did it for an hour this time. Only did an hour. All right, let's pin them again, and I'll let the hopefully retention bounce up. Oh god, the UI in this app is sometimes iffy. I like it though. What is up? I have the 6 quart inserts. I got my new design. It's a canopy design for little baby geckos. It also has a ramp with the food cups. You guys want to see how fast this thing can go? You want your minds to get blown? I'll turn it up next time it gets to that part. It flies. I can get it to go 66% faster than what it's doing now. Hold up. I'm bored, so I'm going to crank it. Let's see. Right after it finishes the overhangs. All right, here we go. It's crazy. All right, back down to 100. One layer won't mess it up. But it's like a Tesla. It has a ludicrous mode. You guys know, like the Tesla Plaid or whatever has a ludicrous mode. So do the Bamboo Lab printers. Oh, we have 7 entries now. All right. What shall we run next? Any requests from anybody? Hell yeah. Let's see how long it has left to print. It is 34% done. It has 2 hours and 45 minutes left on it. Ooh. What's up? What is up? Yeah, for sure. I was about to say that probably bounced it up just a little bit. Like the new laybox design. I don't know if I don't have too many of them to be doing multiple starts on them because I got to get was it 8 out tomorrow, not including tonight's. Hell yeah, yeah. I have a bunch to get out. Sadly, I can only print 2 at a time because I have printers making random shit all the time. Like I have one printer that basically only makes those trees. Now I'm gonna have 2 for the inserts. I am working on a website too, so I'll have my my own website where you can do custom requests and like order on there. So it's not directly through Palm Street. So you can order any day. It doesn't have to be just through this app. But yeah, it takes a while to build a website. I didn't really realize it because you have to do a mobile format as well as a PC format, and I don't have the. I can sit down and design prints for hours, but I can't sit down and do a website. Weird. But it'll be here soon. I'll also have all my geckos on there. Yeah. Is anybody needing isopods before shipping gets off? I'm doing buy one get one pineapple spikies. If anyone needs isopods, I also have red pandas. If anyone needs pods. Right now, the only ones I have enough to like sell are the red pandas and the spikies. I don't keep a lot of the smaller like dwarves and cheaper ones unless they're in like tanks. But yeah, I have the spikies and then I also have the red pandas. Oh yeah. My personal opinion, I think I like the spikies a little better than the red pandas. They're really easy to take care of, which is nice. Hell yeah. I started off. I got like a 5 count, and I couldn't get them to thrive. Like, and I did the same thing. Like, I can get every other species. They just didn't. They just didn't do it for me. I was like, all right, duckies clearly are not for me. What is up? Like a 10 count baby, 3 minutes to adults, and they explode. Lucky. I'm thinking it was maybe I just started off with a too small of a colony, and they just didn't thrive or something. I don't know. I got them for a good price at Expo at least. I vended a Repticon and the sellers were packing everything up, and I snagged them for like nothing. They didn't want to put them back in the big, what's it called, cart thing to get it back to the truck. All of us had the big rolling carts. I got an enclosure that way too. They're just wide, so they're just wider than my. Let me grab one. I have an example. They're just a little bit bigger than the regular, like adult ones. I do. All right, here we go. So here's the regular ones, and here's the XL ones. Damn. Oh no. So here is the regular one, just the regular Crusty Echo Diet Cup. It's like a little mini dog bowl, and then here's the extra large one. They're just bigger. Hell yeah. My spikies aren't too bad. Let me check my price list for them for like the 10 count. It's 80 a 10 count, so it's 80 for 20. Any escape-proof feeding dishes for feeding bugs? What size? I have some tiny ones, but they wouldn't be good for any of the bigger lizards. Because I made one for my Ackie monitor, which is still a little baby. I think I should be able to size it up. But I was wondering what size you'd need. And then I go... But yeah, so it's 80 per 10 count, so it's 80 for 20 right now. Yeah, that shit sucked. The entire thing fucking sucked. That was no fun. Well, because Texas is mostly like military and shit, which is pretty crazy. Like my area of Houston is a lot of like military. Out like toward what's it called? College Station. There's some type of like crazy base near here because I get a lot of like the Blackhawks flying over my house. I check the flight radar maps and I don't know. I like helicopters and shit, but they're always doing something over my house. They want me. Yeah, I don't know. They like one of their training courses goes over. Fort St. So one of the training courses for their Blackhawks goes over my house. And so this would be an awful place to live if you're schizophrenic. There's a lot of planes and helicopters and random shit out. Ooh, one of the let's see how much is left. I think one of the inserts is going to be finishing up here. It's an hour 27 minutes for the other insert to finish. Damn it. Take longer than I thought. So you redid the 6-4 baby print. I did redo it. Well, what do you mean by like redo? Because I made like a tinier one. That's for the 6-core, and then I had the 15 one. Yeah, I'm hoping I have enough for that silk filament for the rest of it. I should. But yeah, also I did the ramp design too. And what's kind of funny is I'm not really good at lining everything up in the CAD modeling. So if you look like really closely, it's like a little bit off center. Doesn't affect the structural, but it's like a little bit off. First one you made me in purple. Yes, that's right. You were the one who ordered the first design. Because of it, you were the one who inspired me to do this design. Because I wanted them together, and I wanted like a little ramp thing. But yes, I remember we used like a fish moss one. I forgot about that. That was a little while ago. How's the one I made holding up though? Like a 2-piece one. Because I did a similar design on this one. So if that one's holding up well, then these ones will. Hell yeah, good to hear. But yeah, these ones are for the wide bottom Sterilite 6 quarts. You get like Walmart. You get the 10 packs for like $10. Um, yeah, this is my favorite thing I've done so far. I still have the where's that? I made a couple extra of the purple food cups. I still have an extra from the ones I made you. I still have one left over. Caroline Gregory ATX grabbed the coupon. So anybody here, if you get the tree and the buy it now, you can choose either the clear teal one, or I have a color changing two-tone one. And then if you buy one, just DM me after. Bet. Let's see. Oh, hell yeah, that one looks perfect. So this one's a little bit taller and just a little bit wider. I got it sized. Do you sell the glow? Did you sell the glow height? I did, but I just got another 2.2 pounds of glow film in it, so I can make glow hides now. I'm gonna add the new design in the glow, and the glow in the dark is 100% non-toxic. I gotta look up the additive they make it glow in the dark, but it is non-toxic. Let me look it up real quick. It's like strontium illuminate. It's the hide design. I'll show you that real quick. So it's a lay box, or just hide in general, and it has a sliding lid and the half-ounce food cup slots. I just did a bulk order of 10, and then I have 8 going out tomorrow. For the adult new cows. Not the lychees, of course, but and the food cups are attached. But yeah, those are my new hide design. Hell yeah. That's what I'm trying to do. Well, I'm trying to build more things that people would buy in bulk. This week. Tomorrow, actually. I just got all my boxes in. I got a 40 count of the boxes big enough for the trees and the hides. I got my boxes in today, and I finished all the hides, so I'm going to be shipping out tonight. Or not tonight, tomorrow morning. I made most of the labels, but I think I fell asleep last night making labels, so I have a few left to do. A corner hide would be cool. Little suction cup to glass or magnetic. That would be cool. Like a top corner or bottom corner one. Probably magnetic if it's top corner, because if a suction cup gives out and the gecko's in it, it might hurt it. You know, if it falls all the way to the bottom inside a plastic hide. Hell yeah. I got some real big. So I just for the real big boxes, I get so much Amazon. Should I just reuse the big Amazon boxes that are still in good shape? That's the way to do it. Infinite box glitch. Just order shit off Amazon on repeat, then you have a million boxes. Hell yeah, definitely. I can do a magnetic on that one because suction cups might be a little unsafe if it's like, especially if it's like a 4 foot tall enclosure. You don't want your gecko to fall 4 feet in a little tiny plastic ball. That would suck. Even the suction cup plants seem to like fall and everything. The Zoom Ed suction cups suck. I put the ones I put on my ledges up against Zoom Ed suction cups any day. All right, we have 11 minutes left on the giveaway. How about this? For the first buy it now for the inserts, it'll be fucking buy one, get one. You gotta need 5-ounce cups for sale. I do not, sadly. I'll probably stock them soon, but they'll probably come along with things instead of just for sale by themselves. Because you can get them on Amazon for Any hides? Yes, I have my original design hides that I've been trying to sell. Let me pin them real quick. So it's an adult lay box, and it has the food and water slots on it. That's attached to it. So it's a sliding box, 50% infill, 4 walls, 100% infill on the lid. And the lid has this little dot on it, so it holds it down. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. It's a lay box or humid hide. That's why I did a very high infill, because it's going to be used for. Hell yeah. Those are my one of my favorite ones I've designed. Thank you. And then if you have babies, the same exact food cup design, just with a ramp on a, what's it called? On a dome piece, so it's like a insert for the babies. But I have a bunch of these done, so they'll be going out tomorrow morning. There we go. And it's held in because of the overhangs. Oops. Let's see what I have to see if I can get a buy it now for him. What can I fit inside? Ooh, I got a good one. Probably, I think it's one of the more useful ones. I like I like making the knick-knacky stuff, but I like designing useful stuff that people like breeders would need. Instead of like designing like I'll do the next buy it now for the hides. I just made a ton of the ledges in this color. Hell yeah, thank you. That's one of my favorite multicolored prints I did because it did the knitting really cool. It looks fuzzy. All right, the next order of the hides comes with a 10 count of the black and green Panachroma ledges with the dual suction cups. I just got a 1,000 count of suction cups in. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I like doing them with the printers running. Yeah. So if you get the Laybox one, next purchase, I'm doing a 10 count of the green and black Panachroma ledges. Oh yeah. I have dual suction cup ledges. I've had them for a while. Thank you. It was a long time coming. It took a long time to. Oh no, I don't have any use for Laybox. So well. Awesome. I do paper towels personally. I just change out the paper towels every like 4 or 5 days and spot clean. Paper towels or shop towels. And then I give everybody a rock so they can file their nails. Hell yeah. My Ackie monitor is getting a bioactive setup soon. So my Ackie monitor is growing past the 10-gallon size, like from when I was a little baby. What's up, Lunar? We got some new designs. We got some new cool stuff. But yeah, my Ackie monitor outgrew the 10-gallon, so I got it a 20-gallon tall, and I'm gonna give it like probably 8 inches or so, like digging room, so I can dig. I'll use like excavator, clay, topsoil, and sand, and give it something to like burrow in. Because right now it's just on just paper towels as a little guy, so he doesn't swallow a bunch of sand. What's up? What's up? We got 2 of our new designs, and I'm working on more. They'll finish up here somewhat soon, hopefully, and I'll be able to show it off inside the tub. Hell yeah! I do have a 15 quart one though that is completed. I think I have a quart. I think I might have a tub in here. We need some live feeder traps. That's a good idea. I can do that. I have the fruit fly traps. I can do that. I can do that. I'm trying to see if I have a 15 quart. I might. No 15 quart, sadly. I'll have to go buy a fresh 15 quart tub so I can show off the tub inserts. Get some more plants and everything. Any morning gecko traps? Shit, I have the fruit fly traps. I could size up the fruit fly traps. Let me grab one. I have one right next to me. I could size those dudes up. I think that would work. You just put like some raw banana in there or something. So I can size these up a bunch. They're fruit fly traps. They're little 2-piece designs, and they're tiny for fruit flies. You fill them up with to the fill line with apple cider vinegar and dish soap, a few drops dish soap. And when the fruit flies go in to get the yummy rotting apple cider vinegar, they fall right through the surface tension of the dish soap. Would they work for baby morning geckos without making them bigger? Yeah, actually they would. I think they would. They could definitely make it through that hole, like the little tiny guys. You want to try one? I can. You already have a box with me, right? Yeah, you do. But I'll just do this one if you can try it. I'll just do $2. Why not? I have a bunch of these just laying around. That works too. I just made a buy it now for, but that works too. No, there's no what's it called? Taxes on that one, so for sure. Hell yeah! All right. The let me know how it works. I'm curious because I'm gonna start using them for morning geckos as well if they work, or even my little ashy geckos. Hell yeah! The so if anyone's interested, I have possibly the rarest captive gecko pairing on Earth. Grab it right now if anyone's interested. Interested. What's so, Riley? I do have ashies, yeah. I have one more egg. So it's called a Micronesian saw-tailed gecko, or a Parachirus adalis is the scientific name. It's a gecko from little islands in Guam, but it's been extinct on the main island of Guam since 1978, and it's only on a couple smaller islands the size of like an American suburb. And they came to the U.S. as little eggs, so they were captive hatched, and then I got them as little guys. And I raised them, and now they're a breeding pair. They came from two different sides of the jungle. Actually, I would probably be down for that, depending on the morph. I've had a few people interested in them, but oh, the giveaway is going. Lunar Cresties took down the 25 count cups. Hell yeah! So the main bit of info on them is from some research papers way back when. Um, yeah, there's not much info on them at all. They're vulnerable, so they're not endangered and they're not extinct. They're vulnerable on our U.S. Database, but they are extinct off the main island of Guam due in what's it called? Predation of the brown tree snake. That's right. They have a really bad tree snake problem in Guam right now, and it killed off a lot of their gecko population. Hell yeah, of course. And then female Harley Pin was paired to lavender male. So fertile. For those offspring, probably like sable females, frappuccino females, possibly. I'm not sure. Well, right now I own the U.S. gene pool, which is kind of cool. I've had a few people interested in them, but they want the female because they want the rights to the entire species, basically. Oh, you're good. No worries. But yeah, they're a little bit up there. They are tricky to take care of. I almost failed to thrive them. They need really high humidity all the time. They eat a crested gecko diet too. I didn't know that, so I wasn't feeding them crested gecko diet, just insects, and they started like, ooh, I do like high white. I do like high white. Hell yeah. Yeah, they love humid. Humidity is king when it comes to those geckos. Cause it's very humid in Guam, like 24/7 and hot. I've got some fraps, cat stables. Hell yeah. You know what I'm getting real soon? I'm getting a breeding pair of the lineatus geckos. I'm not from Guam. I'm from Texas. I haven't, so I'm sitting on more eggs. I have highlighter lilies though. I have the craziest highlighter lilies babies on earth, which is pretty cool. But yeah, no fraps yet. I'm sitting on 6 potential frap eggs from the Korean female. She just laid me 2 more yesterday. Which is pretty dope. So it'll be Pangea X fetal Korean import. So I'd ask a good amount for those babies, but be worth it. Hell yeah, for sure. I'm downsizing as well, but I'm definitely still trying to keep like founding pairs and like cool new projects and stuff like that. But I'm also downsizing just a little bit. I'm trying to move toward isopods a little bit. I like isopod keeping. The coolest isopods. Hell yeah! What do you have, or what do you mainly keep? You tried making locks for those shoe container enclosures? Yes, I did. I have some. Um, there's a review on them in the shop. Let me grab one real quick. But I do have them. They're the 3M tape ones. They're pretty similar to the one. What's the other parkour geckos? They're pretty similar to his, but mine are probably cheaper since I'm not touching or. There they are. Holy prints. Give me one sec. I gotta find little screw pieces. Alright, there we go. Sorry about that. I'll put them together and I'll show you guys how the locks work. Hell yeah. So I'll put one together and show you. So it's this latch right here. So the 3M tape goes on the back and it works both ways. Let me screw it together. It has 2 of these little. Wait, hold up. Sorry. It's hard to do in front of the camera. Or are they the right size ones? This might be from the Bad Batch. Hold it up. Shit, these are from the Bad Batch. Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah. What kind of geckos was it you had again that are super rare? It's called the Micronesian saw-tailed gecko. I have possibly the only confirmed captive pairing in North America. Since the ones I got from Herp Time were caught as little guys in the wild. They technically weren't bred here in the U.S., which means there is no other founding parents they came from here. So I have the pairing. I traded him some geckos and some cash. I traded him a bunch of the sparrow geckos. Hell yeah, they're like a golden color, so they fire up a little more brown. They're smaller. There's a pretty good amount of pictures of them in the wild, but there's not a lot in captivity other than like the photos I posted and stuff. Ooh. Hell yeah. I'm going to try to get highlighter fraps. So my male has been throwing highlighter babies. So I think I'm going to get some highlighter fraps. Let me put a picture up in the buy it now real quick. I hatched some super gorgeous ones. They're not for sale yet, but I'll show you guys the highlighter babies. Where are they at? Where are they at? I just took a picture of them. There they are. All right, here we go. Check out this dude. This dude came out with the coloring. Like, came out like bright yellow. Both of the babies came out yellow, which is crazy. But they're also both soft scales. Yeah, real shit. He's pure highlighter. Gorgeous little guy, though. One of my favorites I've hatched this year. So if anyone's interested in him, when he's ready to be shipped, he'll be $450 free shipping. Bet. I don't think so. Here, I'll put a picture up of the mom. So the mom came from Wayne's Geckos. She's a soft scale tricolor, like a really, really, really cool one, dark one. And all the babies I've got from her are crazy yellow. Oop. This is the mom right here. Hell yeah. This is the mother. She's gorgeous. Pretty frog butt. But the babies came out like a really cool mix of the male and the mom. And the babies came out with really pronounced head stamping, so me and Wayne Geckos thinks they're both soft scales. 99% sure they're soft scale babies. And then I had two babies. I'm just gonna keep importing them because they're gonna go away after the end of the show anyway. I named these two babies Yin and Yang because they're from the same. They're siblings, but they look different. The pairing for these guys, I want to do $350. If you guys want to buy them? But look at these two little dudes, Yin and Yang. They came out total opposites. Two more of my favorites. Hell yeah, thank you. They're both great little eaters. The dude on the left is better eater, as you can tell. He's already chunky. I've been syringe feeding everybody Vital Meal. I also took in a special needs gecko. It's crazy. It was a what's it called? It wasn't. He didn't come from like a bad home. He just had a neuro defect, but he's really pretty, so I took him in as a pet only. He has the bullseye spotting, and he's got snowflaking. But he looks left and right a bunch. So he's a pet only. He's just my chill little guy. He's cool though. My only pet only in the collection. Well, not really, but only not breeder. For real. Yeah, Riley's seen him. I will go back to the little inserts. First insert order, we're going to be getting off here in 10 minutes, is buy one, get one. We're going to try to sell them. I'm going to have updated photos of the 6-quart ones in the tubs on my Instagram and everything. Whew. Damn, the one for my crowd. I'm not on Etsy. Well, I am, but I haven't posted on there in a long time. I have 2 listings. I never got any traction on there, so I gave up pretty quick. Plus, there's so many Etsy sellers. I was like, eh. I have my own website that I'm building, though. It's going to be announced soon. If you follow me on Instagram, I'm going to have an announcement from my website drops. There'll be custom request forms for designs, as well as all my creations, like my inserts and the vents, the what's it called, hides with the food cups. I'm gonna have all my different designs on there. Damn, that was my only pair. I have no Gargs anymore. Not my thing, I guess. They're really cool, but I've never been bit by the Gargs. They're chill for me. My lily white males got me a couple times during the beginning of the breeding season. They were love bites. That's what my lily white does. Tries to give me love bites. I shut it down quick. Also, if anyone wants bulk rates for these, if you want to fill a rack with them, hit me up on Instagram. If I'm right, Gargs have a little bit sharper teeth than the Cresties, right? And the Cresties are kind of gummy. Yeah, the Gargs have a little bit more. It's like saltwater and freshwater fish. Saltwater fish always have more teeth. Damn, I never got bit. I've never felt a Garg's teeth sink into me. My babies have been attacking the syringe because I don't want to overfeed them with the Vital Meal, and I also want to save the food because they don't eat a lot. They don't eat too much of it. So I've been just been syringe feeding everybody, and they attack the syringe. It's pretty funny. I'm also gonna have hopefully lily white pixels. I have a pixel female coming in. So I want to try to get some lily white pixels out of that Pangea male. That Pangea male has 8 girlfriends at this point. He's in a lot of pairings. A lot of my pairings revolve around that lily white male. I don't know. Maybe a cold fusion. Oh, if anybody has any cold fusion females, hit me up. I'm looking for a cold fusion female. Either buy it or trade. But I'm looking for a cold fusion. Might not be the easiest gene to find, but oh yeah. I also have some KC line geckos. If anyone's looking for like a breeder bundle, like where you get a bunch of different geckos, hit me up because I'm trying to offload some of my males and females. I have some really cool pairings for sale. I have some really, really cool KC line extreme harlequins for sale. Hell yeah. But yes, I have a lot for sale. I also have what else do I have? Hell yeah. I'm trying to think like morph wise. I have a red harlequin. A cool looking red harlequin. I have two cold fusion tigers. I got a bunch. Hell yeah. I want to make a purge sale. I don't have them with me, sadly. I'm just talking about. I'm gonna make a purge here shortly, though. What's up? I have everything ready. I'm getting everything out tomorrow morning. The everything, everybody's orders. Finally got everything all done. I also got some new designs, Alpha. I got the 6-quart inserts, so I got a new design as well. But I have your height right next to me, actually. Food cup is in the garage where I got to ship, but I have the lay box design with the bracket for you. But I also wanted to let you know before you ship, I have this new design. I didn't know if you wanted the one printing is new. Yeah. So those are these inserts. This is a 15-quart one, but they're inserts for the tubs. So the 6-quart one is printing on 2 different setups. But yeah. I have it in my notebook somewhere. I'll get it for you. I have a big gecko notebook. I call it the Pokédex, where I keep track of like all the babies and everything. But I have 2 designs, Alpha, so they're both the same size. I have your bracket one, and I also have the attached one that I finished. I didn't know which one you'd. It's both the same size, same functionality. This one just has the one attached to it. Bet. It's the same food cup, by the way. The same food cup piece. I just sliced it off from here. Just has a slider in it on the back instead. But yeah, I just remixed and then I made the what's it called overhang thing for somebody, and I thought to make a baby insert, so I made a baby insert. So if anyone wants to fill racks with them, let me know. I have good bulk rates. We're coming down to our last minute or two on bulk of the baby inserts. So if you have like a rack of 6-quart for babies and need a lot of the inserts, I can do them. Oh, you're good. But yeah, if anyone needs bulk of the insert, yeah, hit me up for the insert rates. I can also, when this one finishes up here shortly, I'll send you photos of them in the tub, like how they're set up, with the gecko in there and everything. But yeah, it's my newest design. It just hit the shop today. Oh, you're good. Sorry, I had a stroke reading that for a second. I don't know why. You didn't type it wrong. My brain just like pieced it together. Oh, if you want the purple one next to me, I'll throw it in with your order. You can try one out. If you like them, come back and get some. That's smart. I stopped doing that because I saw some like Instagram reel how like they, I don't know, like voice recognition, and I'm like, I'm good. How tall are those? The ones printing? They'll be about. I'm trying to think because I sized it by the tub, so there's about 2.5 inches, 3 inches of clearance between the top of the tub, so it doesn't squish and they have some room. It's all in millimeters. I think it's like 100 millimeters tall or something like that. Any thoughts on making a divider for the 6-quart tubs? Ooh, I could absolutely do a 6-quart tub. So it's designed to fit flush in the wide bottom Sterilite tubs. So I'll get the exact measurements, but it's all designed for the regular Sterilite tub you get at Walmart. These ones are 25, but bulk they're much less. They take a little bit to print. It's not too horrible. Like if you jump over to a like an Etsy, you see like non-functional hides and stuff selling for similar. They do just take 8 hours to print. That's my thing. It kind of sucks about it. So I can get about how many done off one print a day? What is it? What size is the purple? Oh, you're good. So the purple is for the 15, but it fits a little bit smaller. So you have a little bit more room. So it would work for like the 12. But yeah. I'm going to have tubs hopefully tomorrow, like an example of them inside. Because I just finished this design like 3 hours before. Hell yeah. There's a couple breeders who do them, but I am on tomorrow as well. I'm going to be getting orders out in the morning, and then I'll be on tomorrow night. Yeah. And I'll have examples of them inside tubs. I'm probably gonna starting them a little bit later because the people on the East Coast are like just getting off work when I'm doing it. So I missed that entire not East Coast, West Coast, sorry, are just getting off work when I started. So I'm missing a big chunk of the U.S. So I'll probably start them a little bit later now. So if you're on the eastern side, you catch me at bedtime ish. So I can acquire more stuff. Maybe. Here's how. Can my box be not shipped for whatever? If you want me to hold off on sending stuff, I don't mind at all. Sorry, it took me. I was trying to figure out what you meant. But yeah, I don't mind holding. It doesn't like affect me as a seller rating or anything. So yeah, let me know if anybody wants to hold off till like tomorrow to ship to get more stuff or whatever. All right, it is time. I'll be back on tomorrow. Because I'm Central Standards, because I'm in the middle of the U.S. Let me try to figure out a time. Yeah, absolutely. No worries. The bigger box, the better. No worries at all. All right. Have a good night, everybody. I'll be back at, let's do 8 o'clock my time. That way it'll be 6 p.m. on the west side, 10 on the east side. It sounds good to me, I guess. Hell yeah. I have everything going out tomorrow. I had to get a big enough box. I got a 45 count of boxes in today, so I can have everything go out. Like the new hides didn't fit in the smaller ones. I didn't have enough Amazon ones laying around. So hell yeah. All right. Good night, everybody. If you have any questions about anything, anyone, feel free to DM me. But I'll be back on in 24 hours tomorrow. Have a good night.